Howdy there, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to our Xenoblade Chronicles X Let's Play Adventure extravaganza of awesomeness and fun times to be had in the wonderful world of Mira, where we are currently racing to complete this game's... we are racing, there we go, to complete this game's story before the release of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I think I can do it, but whether or not I'll have all of the videos out on time is a whole other issue. Now today, we've got a request from Mui-Mui for help. Apparently he's about to have some sort of a breakdown, so we definitely want to check in and make sure he's going to be okay. Terrible news! Brother Pawn of Moi-Moi has set up distress signal. Mui-Mui. Oh, I remember who this is! Moi-Moi and Moi-Moi were going to look for some sort of ancient sword, lost artifact of the Nopon, I believe. Mui-Mui say that strange monster chasing him all around Primordia. Now friend must go rescue him. Or else, instead of finding sword of legendariness and feasting like king, Mui-Mui will become feast. Absolutely, we're gonna help. You're not gonna pay us a lot, and that's okay, because I assume that when we get done with this quest line, we're gonna get the awesome sword of legendariness. And maybe not, though. Now, we completed the basic mission, and that gets us nothing other than to this location to help this fella out. So, with infinite goggles Moi-Moi made, Brother Pawn should be able to spot even critters hiding in shadows, and Mui-Mui is king of running away from everything so nasty critters won't catch him. Moi-Moi think Nopon must just look super tasty to everyone. Drool a bit and say, yes, Moi-Moi looks delicious. Say that you don't especially want to eat Nopon. I feel like that might be considered an insult. It's really more of a Len thing, though, to talk about eating them. I'll say no. Phew! Lately, Moi-Moi asked what flavor he is by all sorts of xenoforms. It's starting to get on nerves. Moi-Moi just hopes Critters Primordia agree with friend. Maybe then they give up on eating Brother Pawn. Still, better to hurry out there and help him. Moi-Moi leave life of Brother Pawn in hands of friend. Awesome, okay, I think I did a decent job reading that as well. I've been trying to take the reading a little bit slower and be a little bit more precise with it, because I have struggled in the past with just stumbling all over my words and not being cohesive. So, it's a problem that I've had ever since I started reading, really. I can read concisely and cohesively in my own head, and then as soon as I do it out loud, it all starts to fall apart. And I've never really been sure of the reason why. I think when I was younger, it was definitely nerves, because, you know, you're young, and you're nervous, you've just learned this skill, you don't want to mess up. But I think as I've gotten older, I care less about messing up. Obviously, if you've watched my videos, you'll know I'll happily plow through a sentence without getting it correct. I think it's that I just get ahead of myself, because I do read a lot faster inside of my own head than I do out loud, and I just start to stumble over things. I tend to read a sentence and process it after reading it, and that doesn't work when you're reading aloud. Ah! Blade friend! Perfect timing! Super hungry critters have been chasing poor Mui-Mui for hours! Mui-Mui and friend are both blades, and blades help each other, so hurry and help Mui-Mui! Tell Mui-Mui that his brother Pawn sent you. Wax poetic about proving the bond shared between blades. That. The best part is, bond is free! Oh, here they come! Oh! The conical beaks. They have a name, I'm sure. I don't know what it is. They look hungry, though. I don't blame them, actually. No, Nopon do look tasty. They're kind of too low level for me to care about, though. This is going to be a relatively simple affair. Let me get up here on this rock, where I can really get after them. You know what I'm going to do? Check this out. If I can line these two up and then shoot this off, I might be able to take them both out. And well, he moved positions, so never mind. Also, it didn't kill him in a single blow. I gotta tell you, the power of this weapon truly is somewhat arbitrary. Sometimes it packs a massive punch and sometimes it doesn't. Maybe it has to do with the enemy level. Maybe it has to do with what they're weak to, what they're strong against, what weapon I'm wielding. Actually, it does absolutely have everything to do with all of those things. I just don't quite understand the mechanics well enough to know when it's going to pack a big punch and when it's going to be a one-shot, one-kill type of situation. Good job, though, team. We totally took them down. Phew! Friends really did come at best possible time. Mui-Mui finally locates Sword of Legendariness. But when Mui-Mui go to investigate source of signal, bad things show up and, well, friend know the rest. Mui-Mui doubt he could manage them alone, so Mui-Mui has been frantically thinking up plan while running for life. Express relief that Mui-Mui is safe. There is no monster Mui-Mui can't run from thanks to infinite goggles made by Moi-Moi. But about that, Mui need friend to go retrieve Sword of Legendarius right now. Legendar signal is coming from boss of monsters, most likely Belly. Mui will send along a location of Critter Nest. Go beat them quick, same as ones just now. Once Mui gets sword and make Cash Mountain, friend will be rewarded. 1 free lunch, yes, 1 lunch. Very generous. Now go forth and conquer. Wow. A free lunch. Not even a free dinner. What an offer. Where's my skell? I need a skell. I have a feeling I have to fly to wherever this is. I don't even remember where we spawned in at to remember where my skell would be. It's on my minimap as a little blue dot. I keep forgetting that. That makes it a lot easier to find it. Do you remember when these guys were difficult for us to kill? Ho 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 ho. What a time to be alive. I'm glad we're beyond that now. We are truly next level blades. And by next level, I mean level 42 specifically, almost level 43, maybe by the time we get to the end of this. Oh, well, I believe that there is our target. I believe he said that these were going to be exactly the same as the last ones, but this is definitely a higher level. So I don't really know if he knows what he's talking about. But I suppose it is the same species, so he wasn't wrong about that necessarily. Are we supposed to be targeting the belly, or can we just kill the thing and that's going to be it? Jeez, it's pretty fierce, isn't it? Alright, I've got this. Never mind, someone else got it. Fly back up there right now. Fly back up there right now. I think every single one of those was perfect. I mean, not that that's the first time I've done it, but I mean, while flying, come on, that's pretty impressive. So it was inside belly of boss. Nopon's Sword of Legendariness is finally found. It's not just the Master Sword, is it? It has a vague resemblance. If the Master Sword had Nopon wings as the crossguard, I suppose. Now Moi-Moi and Moi-Moi... Now Mui-Mui and Moi-Moi can finally go from being dumb, poor, and to stupid rich. It is all thanks to help of friends. Mui-Mui must hurry back to show Moi-Moi. Mui-Mui also owe friend 1 free lunch. Hurry back to New LA before offer expires. These guys are such remarkable cheapskates. Can't even spring for like a nice brunch. It's gotta be a lunch. And it's probably gotta be off the lunch menu on the back. I have a question for my international viewers. I know that in the States, specifically, I mean, I can't speak for all states. I've been to every southern state. I've never been further north than... Oh yeah, that's right, I went to South Dakota here recently. So I've been pretty far north. But I've lived my entire life in a very small bubble. The furthest I've ever been away from home is Cancun, possibly, as part of a cruise. No? Yes. No? Went to Cozumel. Is that in Cancun? My geographical knowledge is wanton. But listen, our lunch menu is a thing internationally. So when you go to a restaurant between the hours of, say, 11 and 2, is there a menu on the back of the main menu that is specifically lunch items? And sometimes they're smaller portions, sometimes they're the same portions, but they're things that they want to build or cook in like high quantities to save money, and so they give you a discount on them. Is that a thing? Or is that just an American thing? Because that's a very popular American thing, right? Like, you go out and like, oh, you can get the chicken fried steak, or you can get the lunch chicken fried steak, which is the same, but you get like 1 side instead of 2, or sometimes it's a smaller portion, or sometimes it is the exact same thing, but because of the time of the day, you get a few bucks off. Is that normal? Let me know. Comment down below. No, that can't. Such hard work and no Sword of Legendariness? I beg your pardon? I thought that's what we just found. Cheer up, Brother Pawn. So much debt. At this rate, Mui-Mui starve in streets. Sorry, Mui-Mui will want to be more dependable, Brother Pawn. Oh, hush. Moi-Moi is sure Brother Pawn will find Sword of Legendarius next time. Oh, friend come back to check on us? Thanks again for helping, Brother Pawn. Why are you so glum? Brother Pawn discovered Sword of Legendariness, so he spent the whole trip back to New LA dreaming up what to spend his sales money on, but turns out it's actually sword that little pawn of legendary hero pawn used to play with. So legendary toy sword only worth about 250 credits. According to old writings, real Sword of Legendariness has strange pattern that appear on the handguard. Moi-Moi should have told Brother Pawn about that. Risked life, defeated monsters, finally found sword, and for what? Sigh. Cheer up. this one not so easy to bounce back from. It was greatest adventure of life of Mui-Mui. Oh well. Thank you, friend. Quest of Brother Fond to find a sword of legendariness will go on. Probably, someday. Moi-Moi hopes friend will offer the same support to him when that happens. Well, we did get paid next to nothing, but we got XP, and presumably there will be more with these two in the future. We just have to wait for it. Also, I leveled up. I'm level 43 now. That's exciting. All right, I hate how many of these missions that we have that I really have no intention of doing. So is there any way for me to get rid of these? I'm going to start abandoning some of these under the assumption that I can come back and hopefully come back to them at a later point. My thinking on this is simply that I would like to select some that I'm actually planning on doing. Battle again, Caravan Clan. Bring us war bones for weapons. Sure. Oh my gosh, this guy. He lost his dog again. I'll go find it. I'll go find it again, sure. Okay, so I'm going out of here with Off the Record, In a Jam, Jewel Monger, and Preparations for War, Search Request, and that's it. So I've greatly tidied up our list of quests to do. And I'm not saying I'm going to do all of those right now, because I'm not. I just figured it would be nice to have a tidier even, mission log. And I'm going to go in here and dump money into Factory 1.21, even if I don't know what the benefit of that is. I guess I want to get everyone to level 5. It's that part of my brain that likes completing things. Okay, so we do have a new affinity mission available to us at level 42. The Challenger Approaches. Complete Chapter 10. Primary destination is in Oblivia. We've not completed Chapter 10, unfortunately. We are now level 47. We are not level 50. Alright, well I am struggling to find missions of substance, so we're just here on the streets of New LA, which might I add are looking quite diverse now. We've got a giant prone stomping around out here. We've got several men on. Don't see a whole lot of Nopon. Would love to see more Nopon. Haven't seen many... Oh gosh, we're just leaving those in the middle of the road, aren't we? It's fine. Traffic doesn't care. They'll phase right through them. I thought we'd come over here and see how Wursel was. Wursel and Elisa, if I'm not mistaken. I think these are the two that I helped develop Nopon underwear for, except they didn't like them, and I agreed I preferred to go commando. Well, Bella does, not me personally. And I think we developed perfume instead. I think it's these two. Oh, you're talking to me, yes? Does that mean you'll listen to me? Because, I've got something to say, alright? Oh, come on. Don't go dragging randoms into this. Hey, lady, don't listen to her. You're better off just walking away. I guess these aren't the same two, otherwise I'm sure they would actually recognize me. We're gonna hear them out, though. Oh, that's great, isn't it? Because every time strangers meet, there's a chance it might be fate, right? We're all on this Kissnet after all. I'm sorry? Kissnet? No, Met? But what's a Kismet? Right. That doesn't make any... Kismet? Whatever. Earth culture has many strange concepts, doesn't it? But it's clear you're very kind for listening, so let me get to it. The proprietor here won't let me in her store, even though I'm a paying customer, you see? All I want to do is purchase some Earth-style clothes. Look, I didn't want to be rude, but you forced me to put this as bluntly as I can. I've always had this thing about reptiles, okay? They totally creep me out big time. And I just can't handle men on in my shop. I'm sorry, it's not personal. It's just not my deal. No offense is maybe what they said. I hit the button before I finished reading. That's a very, very sad reason. This reptile tribe of yours must be very terrible people, no? Please don't lump me in with your mean tribe, okay? In fact, if you look closely, you'll see I'm actually quite cute. Or adorable even. Look, okay? Gah, stop! Get away from me! It's not just how you look, okay? It's about biology, germs and stuff. You could be packing all sorts of disgusting diseases we never saw on Earth. No offense. I don't think this is getting us anywhere, is it, Ah, I have it, yes! I will stand right here in front of your shop day and night for the next few days, or maybe weeks or months. That way you can see that I have no diseases which need cause you concern, alright? It will also give you ample time to grow accustomed to my cute face, won't it? A good solution, yes? Yes, very, very good! Absolutely not! No way, not happening, not even over my cold, stinking, swollen corpse! Again, no offense. You see what I mean? She's completely unreasonable. Can you please help me explain to her that I just can't do what she's asking? I can't be the only one dealing with this kind of thing, so maybe we could get a legal ruling? If I could show her a formal decision from the government, she might actually listen. Oh! I would like this as well, yes? If your government grants Menon the rights to shop, I'll be able to pick up cute clothing whenever I like, won't I? So I will also help you look into this, alright? Alright. It's weird, but okay. Absolutely. We'll accept your mission. I'll just be here with my face squished up against the store window until you return. This is a common practice, is it? Please ask the government to hurry with their decision. I'm going to be a nervous wreck until she clears out. See, I imagine if we had chosen the path of the mediator, or whatever they're called, we would be doing this sort of thing way more often. Or I suppose we'd be doing it the same amount, right? It's all the same quests for everyone. We would just be getting better rewards for having completed them, as opposed to right now. We're getting very menial rewards. But that is what it is. Sorry, I was trying to negotiate a fast travel one-handed while keeping us running. Who would I speak to about this matter? Who's gonna have the insight for us? Priscilla, of course. Have I ever spoken to Priscilla? I cannot recall ever speaking to Priscilla. Hey, how's business? Not great, if the look in your face says anything. Trouble with Manon in the stores, eh? Yeah, that's no surprise. I get new complaints every day. Complaints about being denied service, or strange health concerns, or just, well, you name it. Folks are always afraid of stuff that's new. So incidents like these are to be expected, I guess. But we put everyone who enters the city through a thorough medical scan. Manon, no pawn everyone. The fact that we let them in tells you we've never found any pathogens on them. We require regular checkups, too. Epidemiologically... Why can I not talk? Epidemiologically speaking, Menon are completely safe to humans. I'm doing a dab. You can't see it. I got the word out. I understand people's concerns, but we have to get used to xenoforms in our city if we hope to survive. I don't need to tell you that half our military-industrial complex runs on Menon tech, or that they're the star of our economy. So go back and tell that store owner that she's nuts if she thinks the government will take her side. Most people have already come around to this way of thinking, so she can either get with the times or get left behind. Absolutely, I'm with you on this. I don't think she's gonna like that response, and in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this was only step 1 of a multi-step quest. Because, and I hate to harp on this, but every quest in this game, be it a basic, an affinity mission, a normal mission, they all have the 1-2 punch of here's the thing we're doing, okay, no, here's the thing we're actually doing, and it's very predictable at this point. We need to talk to Elisa. Or Alyssa. Oh, hi! So did you get a ruling? What? So just because society has decided or whatever, my personal trauma doesn't matter? That's insane! And I'm not about to quietly suffer this just because it's politically expedient for them. It'd be one thing if I actually thought most people really wanted to be friends with the Manon, but they don't! So I don't see why I have to play along. Go on, ask around. Everyone will tell you what a stinking, greedy, shifty, no-good lot they are. No offense. This is a very specious individual. But I will ask around, and I assure you most people will love the Manon. Me, I find them to be remarkably irritating. They have the most annoying little voices. I'm not a big fan. I don't hate them, though, and I'm not suspicious of them. I think we need to wander around until we find that one last that allows us to do missions where we survey different regions. I think she gives us, like, storage things, doesn't she? Okay, we need to get over there. Can we do so by crossing this narrow beam? I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna run as well. And I'm gonna try not to get panicky with it. Oh, we almost lost it right there at the end. Oh, what a nail biter. What a teeth grinder. What a weird location. I just realized this is a restaurant, and it is very much in the industrial district, which is a bit odd. But let's see, who can I talk to around here about this? What is this? We got some sort of a mission here. Oh, we can. I would love to do this. Absolutely, must be accepted at nighttime. We'll do that one in the future. Hello. Oh, there we go. We found ganglion outposts in Oblivia. They're pretty sizable. Be careful that. How does that have anything to do with? How does that have anything to do with? Whatever. Hey. There we go. Anyone here got any Manon hot takes? There we go. That's what we're looking for. Alrighty then. I've got some bad news for you, Elisa. I think that you are literally alone on this. Well, everybody told you there was no way they were getting chummy with a bunch of lizard people, right? Ooh, chastise her, or explain how most people like the Man-On. Really? How many people said the Man-On helped them out? Some even said the Man-On saved their lives? Oh, well, if they're really that nice, then I can't let a little trauma over the way they look hold me back. I'm not a monster, after all. Alright then, from now on, Man-On are welcome in my store. I doubt my shop could stay in the black much longer without their business anyway. It may take me a bit to stop shuddering and start smiling, but I'll figure something out. Who knows, maybe they'll become my best customers, and even if they don't, I'll work out my issues as best I can. Hey, if only interhuman species was easier to work with than aliens. How about that? We've cured alienism. Congratulations, everyone. We've gotten a ton of intel while I've been running around that has been added to the map that I need to check out. What have we got up here? Planetary Pioneer Part... Oh, well, that's what I was just talking about. With Kirsty, that's what we need right there. That's what I'm all about. She's going to send us out on a mission that we've probably... It's probably going to be full of things that we've already done, if we're all being honest with each other. Because I tend to be pretty aggressive about that sort of thing. Where is she? Where is she at? Is she beneath us? I don't think she could be beneath us. There she is. Kirsty, how are you doing? Well, speak of the devil, I was just about to... We've been getting tons of... I didn't read that correctly. Wait a minute. Wait! I only noticed after I hit continue that it didn't trail off, and I don't know why I thought that it did. I started this episode talking about how I was doing better at this. Okay. Deep breaths all around. We've been getting tons of info from all your new data probes recently. Now, is this just me, or did you install pretty much all of them? Everybody's wondering how you reach so many probe placement sites so quickly. But now that you're here, I can just ask. So, you've got a special system or something? Our own unique method... Yeah, we'll do that one. Ah, I see. Wow! Even the developers of Frontier now have never thought of going about it like that. I think our system is just we find them on the map and we go to them, but sure. I'm so pleased to have met someone like you. Oh, and while I have you, I got a job that involves mining for Aruite in Sylvalum. There's also a bounty out for some nectar skirpos that have been causing trouble in the region. I'm gonna cut that out. That was a nasty, disgusting sound I just made. And finally, we've picked up a signal from a new data unit out in Sylvalum as well. You should be able to do all of those in your sleep, so get out there and show my fellow Pathfinders how it's done. You don't mind, do you? The others really look up to you at this point. Absolutely, I don't mind. Storage probes? I need those, so I will accept your mission. And apparently, there's 3 of them. We're just going to go through and accept each one as they come in. I know we can only track whatever the last one is, but that's fine. Plus, I'll give you a special treat when you're finished. I'll tell you what's inside all those classified data units you've been retrieving. Ooh! Absolutely, yes, thank you. I thought that would pique your interest. Sorry to have kept you in the dark so long. I'd actually planned to keep this one to myself, but, well, I want you to know. Alright, off you go. I expect the usual perfection. Hey! Find the required precision resources at the heart of Sylvalum. We did that one. Apparently that's the only one we've done, I should say, even. What was the second mission, though? Was it just to mine something, I believe? Defeat the indigent... No, okay, yeah, that was the first one. Alright, good. I need to go spin some Muranium before we get another shipment in, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we will take off for Sylvalum at breakneck pace. Okay, I dumped all of our Muranium into our most recent addition to the arms manufacturers, so that's... whichever one Professor B has running. I forget what it's called. It's like Factory 2B or something like that. I just want to get to that one without being jumped by something, which is, I'm pretty sure what happened the last time we took a mission from Kirsty. We're just going to zigzag our way up here. I think we're fine. Yeah, we got it. Simple as that. Easy peasy. I guess we'll move on to the next mission, which is going to require that we fight a creature that is hopefully not too difficult for us to defeat, because we are low-leveled, soft, squishy creatures. I could fast travel there and get there in no time flat, but it seemed more fun to me to fly, because you get a real different look on the world from up here. And it kind of helps make sense of it all. I know there's definitely been some places I've been to before where the layout didn't make sense to me until I saw it from the sky. And I know this is a detour, but you'll have to forgive me. because we simply cannot ignore getting treasure like that. Experience gained 50. Credits 6,000. Item retained. Research probe G5? Absolutely worth it. You cannot tell me otherwise. What is up here? I don't think we've been up here before. Oh no, we must have been. Because there's a, No, we haven't. So does that mean that... I mean, I don't even know where... I'm looking at my mini-map now. I have no clue where I am. I didn't even realize there was one here that I missed. I thought I got all of them. Oh, well, we can't install this one. But I wouldn't have known that until just now, because, plainly, I have not been here before. Interesting. Here, though, I think I've been. I've been up here where these things are. I tried to fight them to get some levels between episodes at one point, and it didn't go very well. Because, I don't know. Oh, shite. When was the last time I saved? Oh, no. I was being so careful about saving, too, up until this last session. Oh, no. What have I done? No! No, wait! Does that mean... No! No, we're so far back. I'm going to end this one now, folks. I don't know if it's been long enough for a full episode, but I'm gonna go mix together some peanut butter and some honey into a nice thick paste and then smear that on a banana and just eat that in sadness. We'll come back when I've caught up with where we were last time. Alrighty, folks, welcome back. I did not do everything. You might notice I'm level 42. Basically, I did all of the quests that we have done up until this point. I did not go back. You'll notice I'm saving again. I'm going to be doing that pretty frequently moving forward. What I have not done is gone back and fought all of those monsters that we previously, very recently defeated. Which is... I'm not looking forward to doing that again. None of them were difficult. It was just a little bit time-consuming. But I figured I would go ahead and do those later in the evening before I go to bed instead of right now. Because right now, my throat does not hurt. I almost burped. I managed to... Well, no, I did burp. I just diverted the flow out to the corners of my mouth and then silently out through... You get the idea. Right now, my throat's feeling good. My voice is feeling good. We're full of Millennium. We need to get back and deal with that. And I figured, you know what? Right now, I'm high on energy. I'm high on life. I just had me a delicious banana with peanut butter and honey. I'm feeling supercharged, and I want to record. And I want to record vocally. I want to record talking about things. So I figured we'd hop back in and finish up this mission, which I've already started, and as you can see, we completed that previous step. Now we're flying up here to fight 5 Nectar Scarpos. What fun. And, oh my gosh, is this actually in Calderas? Because it definitely feels like we're approaching Calderas rapidly. No, okay, good, thank goodness. I don't know what level these creatures are going to end up being. They might be slightly outside of our pay grade, but hopefully we can manage it. And then, after I'm done here for the day, then I will go and I will refight all of those monsters, and maybe more monsters. Who can say? You know what, now that we're here, this seems like a good time to save. Sylvalum is cursed. It is. I don't know what it is about this region, but this region alone, I've had one crash previously in the game. And then since coming to Sylvalum, it crashes all of the time. At the drop of a hat, at the sneeze of a snoodle, it's dropping constantly. Did I get a class upgrade? That wasn't me, was it? I guess it was someone else in the party. It was probably L, actually. I keep forgetting that he's with us. I need to target the thing that's right in front of me, game. The one that is literally at my feet, if you do not mind. Maybe I should be saving between each one of these, right? Because what happens if I get to number 4, have it defeated, then I'm on the cusp of defeating number 5, and then I crash? That's going to be a disappointing time, isn't it? You know what I need to do? Because enough time passes between the crashes that I forget, and I become sloppy with my repetitive constant saving, and I can't let that happen. What I ought to do is set up a timer or something to just constantly, every 10 minutes, remind me to save. Maybe more frequently than that. Because I'm gonna forget. Like, right now I'm thinking, okay, yeah, between every beat, I'm gonna do a save. And it's easy to say that now. But, I mean, after a bit, I've said that before. Right? So, of course, I'm in a position right now, I'm like, ah, yes, of course, I really need to, before leaving this region, go ahead and save the game, just to be on the safe side. And that's easy to remember now, but what about in the future? What about in like 10 minutes time? I'm not going to be thinking about it, am I? Hopefully Kirsty's still up here. That's the hangar, that's below. We want to be above. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Other than, because I don't want to be paranoid. I don't want to be saving at all times like I am right now. I'm saving every time I do anything. Actually, I'm doing this save right now because we're out of Sylvalum, and I don't expect the game to crash at this point. I think we're probably in the clear. The one mission I wasn't able to complete was a basic mission to turn in some Murinium. It just isn't on the board. I did it, though. A lot of Pathfinders tried their hands at this one before you know? Just in case your head wasn't swollen enough already. You're the real deal, Bella. A blade worthy of taking up my challenge's mantle. So I'll tell you about what was in those data units now. I mean, if you want. Listen. Thanks. It's a bit of a long story, to be honest, but I appreciate your patience. When the Earth Life Colonization Project was started, the question arose as to how we would gather resources and intelligence on a new planet. A special team with the codename Frontier was assembled to tackle the issue. I was one of the many researchers involved. Even after the White Whale took off, we kept working on the problem around the clock. We barely ate. We don't even know if we slept. We just knew there wasn't a moment to waste. And then finally, we finished a working version of what we would come to be Frontier Nav. When the Ganglion attacked the White Whale, our lab came under fire. My team, our data, it all came crashing down to Mira along with everything else. And so far as I know, I'm the only one left. I've even used Frontier Nav to search for them, but yeah, nothing. Oh. Ask how she survived when the others didn't. Tell her team would be proud of her. Yeah, we'll do that one. Thanks, I try to remember that. I know my colleagues wouldn't want me to dwell on the past. Getting back to the point, our team was working with 5 of these data units. Each one contains data on a top-secret second-generation version of Frontier Nav. Even after Frontier Nav was complete, the rest of my team continued to pursue their research voluntarily. I don't think Nagi knows about this. Hell, even I didn't know all of the finer details. My friends gave all they had to ensure the future prosperity of humanity, and I want to honor that. But there's still one data probe unit missing. If I can track it down, will you go out there and recover it? Together, we can uncover my friend's final legacy. It would mean the world to me, Bella. Please consider it. Of course I would help you. And I'm hoping that by doing so, we get a new version of Frontier Nav. Whatever that might look like. I don't know how exactly that would manifest itself. Maybe just more detailed information? More fast travel locations? More... I don't know. More Murinium per miner. That would be handy. Just imagine all the Murinium we could have. Speaking of, before we go turn in all the Murinium that we have, let me go ahead and just check whether or not... Wait, what? Ooh, Tobias. What's Tobias doing out there? Obviously, Tobias wants to do something with us. That much is clear. Why would he not? We're amazing. I wanted to check and see whether or not we had the quest to turn in some Murinium. No. Okay, see, those things, they're just on, like, I think a random loop. Jeez, the lights sometimes in this game, though. I don't know when it'll come back around again. It doesn't really matter. It was, like, very minor rewards we got for it, but it will come back around again. Alright, let's try... Hold on. Let's try to get our friends here at Factory 1.21. Was that Vevin and Professor B? Let's get them up and running. And I feel like after that, I don't know, I kind of want to go fight those monsters again. I kind of feel bad leaving it unfinished, you know what I mean? Was this one of them? Big level 28 Diognus the Covetous? I don't know if this is one of them. I'm gonna kill him, though. Okay, well that was pretty straightforward. There was probably a mission to kill him if we go back to the board, which would be handy, because then we could just collect it immediately without actually, you know... I mean, well, no, we have done something. We came here and we fought him. This guy was definitely one of them. I feel like we kind of aced him. I'm not even going to worry about taking out his little guys first. I mean, I am, but not in this sort of sneaky, stealthy way we did before. Because we kind of completely pwned this guy. Okay, well, my Skell almost blew up. So I had to abandon it to finish this one. And I think that Lynn's actually did. Unless Lynn's is done, Ben. I can't remember now. No, yeah, this is Elma's. Lynn, you absolute goober. I guess we need to head back and see what that's going to cost us. Let's have a look here. Oh, it looks like they are all fine. And all three still have all of their Skell insurance. I almost said health insurance. Well, I guess basically. So if we just head back outside, is her skull just gonna magically be there? Or is it gonna be inside of here, actually? Yeah, look at that. They're all lined up in a row. Isn't that lovely? Love to see that. So I guess I can only ever have 4 assigned at a time. Because where would the other one park? We do have a 4th skull. It's just not assigned to anyone. I guess we could assign it to L. The problem with that is as soon as it gets destroyed, and it will be destroyed, there's no more tickets on it, right? I think the way that it works is as long as it has 1 insurance left, if I give it to my team, I'll never have to pay to have it recovered. And there's none left on that one. That's the original one that was given to me by Vandom. Now, possibly, I could buy another one. We're not hurting for cash at the moment. And then have that be like the... whoever we happen to have in our party at the time can have this one. I mean, maybe that's not such a bad idea. What are we hoarding money for, really? I believe we have the Inferno ST. We could go ahead and get the Lila ST, and then we'd have 2 mediums and 2 heavies. It's an idea. It's affordable. It's not going to, like, break the bank or anything. Let's do it. Why not? I don't think there's a limit to how many we can own. And let's be real with ourselves. I mean, I have to be a higher level to even purchase this one. This one requires a level. It's on the screen somewhere. Thing is, I'm not going to want to buy a light type, even if it is one of these upgraded models. So, at a minimum, we're going to be paying $2,508,000. And honestly, I think I'd probably want to go for one of these 2 heavy ones. And we're so far away from having that much money. I mean, I assume we're going to be making more money. I really need to work on actually improving a Sylvalum in terms of our probes, because I've done no work there. And I'm sure if I decked that place out, we could be rolling in cash. I need to actually do that. For right now, though, we're going to go ahead and get a Lila. So we have Melia, which I think we're probably going to end up getting rid of, because it's such a weakling. We're not going to rename it yet, though, because I was going to say we could name Lila. Is it Lila or Layla? Isn't Lila the name of... Well, that's a spoiler for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so never mind. Ricky! It's the obvious choice, absolutely. We're going to probably end up doing some of the girl names soon. We've already got Melia, but... Alright, I like the look of that. It's not really, like, you know, Hereupon Ricky themed at all. It's just, I figured we've already got a blue and a green and a red. Yellow is the next logical step forward. It's not really themed for L, because L is not going to be the only one using it. We're going to probably swap it around. Can I not give it to him? Insufficient level. He's too low level, all of that effort. Oh man, I didn't even really bother putting proper weapons and armor on it either, so it's fine. I thought there was one other creature that we killed out here, but maybe I'm crazy. I think we're caught up. I think we've got all the monsters, and I think I've done all the quests. We're about level 43 again. I feel like we were slightly more progressed into level 43, but at this point there's not really anything I can do about that, really. Although we did just find Beehive Rock, so that's fun. I just found the chasm that they drive through in the pod race, and it's full of monsters, but it was really fun. Well, if there's another creature around here, it's not here anymore. And you know what, folks? I think that just about does it for today's installment. It was not exactly how I wanted things to go. I kind of got a bit of a sour mood there after the game crashed, and I realized I had to redo all of that, but I think I got it done in a timely manner, and hopefully it made for a good episode overall. I'm not really sure how this is going to all fit together when I start editing, but hopefully it is entertaining for you. And now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly over to the top of this mountain, because I don't think I've been up there yet, and I'm going to see what's up there. And wowzers, look at the world from here. Amazing. There's more rings than I realized. You, of course, have the Super Mega Ring, and then you have 3 smaller rings, one in the ocean, one there, and then one over there. What's going on with this world? Whatever that is, that strange construct, I've got so many questions about this place, and I feel like they're never going to be answered, because we're never going to get a sequel to this game. I'm joking. I hope that we do. I'll be disappointed if we don't, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up really high either. So it looks like over here we've just got a monster. Okay. Couple of them. Onward we go. Until next time, thank you folks so much for watching. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll see you later. Bye!